Many seniors today find themselves surrounded by devices they never imagined would be part of daily life. Smartphones, tablets, laptops, smart TVs, and even wearable trackers compete for attention. While these tools can be helpful, they often bring constant updates, alerts, and complex settings that feel more like a burden than a blessing. This overload can make it harder to enjoy simple routines and moments of peace. I remember when the home phone was the only device in the house that could ring, and it usually brought a friendly voice on the other end. Now phones buzz all day with spam calls, texts, and app notifications. This change has created new challenges for seniors who may already feel pressured to keep up with fast-changing trends. The more devices we own, the more time we spend managing them, instead of living life fully. Over time, this overload can affect mental well-being. Seniors who feel constantly pressured by technology often experience unnecessary stress and confusion. The sense of being left behind can grow stronger with every new update or app. Instead of enjoying the convenience technology promises, many feel tied down by its demands. This is where minimalism becomes a powerful solution. Minimalism doesn't mean rejecting technology completely. Rather, it means carefully choosing which tools truly add value to your life. By reducing the clutter of unused apps, excess gadgets, and constant notifications, seniors can regain control. This approach makes daily life calmer and more intentional, creating room for joy in everyday experiences. The first step to reducing tech overload is recognizing the problem. Once we see how much of our time and energy is drained by unnecessary digital clutter, we can start making changes. Awareness brings clarity, and with clarity, we can move toward balance. One of the simplest ways to reduce electronics overload is to downsize the number of devices in your home. Many seniors own multiple gadgets that perform the same functions, like smartphones and tablets, both used only for checking email. By keeping only the one that feels easiest and most comfortable, life becomes less complicated. This small step can bring great relief. Another strategy is to clean up the apps and programs on your devices. Seniors often inherit phones or computers filled with apps they never asked for. Taking time to delete unnecessary apps or hide them makes it easier to focus only on what you truly use. A clean, simple screen reduces confusion and stress, creating a smoother digital experience. Setting clear boundaries with notifications is also key. Every ping or vibration pulls attention away from meaningful moments. Turning off non-essential alerts allows seniors to enjoy quiet time without constant interruptions. This doesn't mean disconnecting from loved ones. Instead, it means keeping communication purposeful and pleasant. It's also helpful to choose simpler tools when possible. For example, some seniors prefer a basic flip phone instead of a smartphone filled with endless apps. Others may find joy in using a paper calendar rather than relying on digital reminders. Choosing what feels natural and supportive rather than trendy can make life more enjoyable. Lastly, asking for help with setup and organization can save time and energy. Family members, friends, or community tech workshops can guide seniors in tailoring devices to their needs. With the right setup, technology can be a tool that supports independence instead of causing frustration. Reducing tech overload isn't just about simplifying devices. It also brings peace of mind. When seniors let go of unnecessary electronics, they often notice a sense of freedom. The constant buzzing and flashing no longer dictate the rhythm of their day, allowing them to move at their own pace. This calm environment supports mental clarity and emotional balance. I've seen friends who once felt constantly stressed by technology suddenly rediscover hobbies and joys they had put aside. Instead of spending hours navigating complicated settings, they began gardening, reading, or walking outdoors again. By cutting down digital clutter, they created space for activities that nourish the soul. This change also improves relationships. Too often, family gatherings are interrupted by phones or television noise. When seniors embrace minimalism, they can be more fully present with loved ones. A quiet home without constant tech distractions encourages real conversations and meaningful connections. There's also the gift of confidence. Seniors who simplify their technology feel more in control and less intimidated by modern devices. This renewed sense of independence can inspire them to learn new skills at their own pace, without pressure to keep up with trends. The emotional benefits of tech minimalism remind us that life doesn't need to be controlled by devices. By choosing simplicity, seniors can regain a sense of joy and peace that technology often takes away. One common fear among seniors is that reducing technology means losing touch with family and friends. In reality, minimalism encourages more intentional and meaningful connections. It's not about disconnecting, but about choosing healthier ways to stay in touch. For example, instead of keeping multiple messaging apps, seniors can stick to one platform that works best for their family. This makes it easier to stay connected without juggling different accounts. Streamlining communication reduces stress while still keeping relationships strong. Regular phone calls or video chats can replace constant texting. These conversations feel more personal and fulfilling, allowing seniors to hear the warmth in a loved one's voice or see their smile. Minimalism helps restore the joy of genuine communication rather than endless short messages. Community involvement is another valuable way to stay connected without relying heavily on technology. Attending local clubs, church groups, or senior centers provides face-to-face connections that digital tools cannot fully replace. These relationships often feel richer and more supportive. By balancing technology with real-world interactions, seniors can enjoy the best of both worlds. Minimalism doesn't cut ties. It strengthens them by removing distractions and focusing on what truly matters. Adopting minimalism with technology is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. Seniors who succeed in this lifestyle see it as a journey rather than a destination. Each small decision to simplify adds up to a more peaceful and intentional way of living. One way to maintain this balance is by reviewing devices regularly. Asking yourself, "Do I still use this?" can help identify what's worth keeping. Donating, recycling, or passing unused electronics to someone who needs them prevents clutter from building up again. It's also important to stay flexible. Technology will continue to change, but seniors don't have to keep up with every trend. Choosing only the updates or tools that add genuine value ensures that life remains manageable and enjoyable. Minimalism also encourages gratitude. When seniors focus on fewer, more meaningful tools, they learn to appreciate them deeply. This attitude spreads beyond technology, inspiring simplicity in other areas of life such as clothing, household items, and daily routines. Over time, minimalism becomes a way of living that promotes freedom, clarity, and joy. By reducing tech and electronics overload, seniors can build a lifestyle that honors their values and supports their well-being for years to come. One of the most rewarding outcomes of reducing tech overload is rediscovering the simple joys that often get overshadowed by screens. Seniors who step back from constant digital noise find themselves drawn back to hobbies and pastimes that once brought comfort and meaning. Reading a book in the quiet of the afternoon, Tending to a garden or simply sitting outside to enjoy nature can feel like a new adventure once the distraction of electronics fades away. These activities not only bring pleasure but also help maintain mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown that spending time outdoors or engaging in hands-on hobbies reduces stress and boosts overall happiness. When seniors put down devices, they make room for these healing practices. It's not about rejecting modern life, but about balancing it with timeless sources of joy that enrich the spirit. Reconnecting with creativity is another benefit of a minimalist approach to technology. Many seniors rediscover their love for painting, writing, sewing, or playing music once they step away from screens. These creative outlets provide a sense of accomplishment and self-expression that scrolling through social media simply cannot match. In many ways, this return to creativity revives a part of themselves that was waiting to be nurtured again. Social connections also flourish when technology is simplified. Without the constant pull of online distractions, seniors can devote more attention to friendships, family dinners, and community activities. These face-to-face moments build stronger bonds and create memories that are far more lasting than a fleeting digital notification. Choosing presence over distraction gives relationships a chance to grow deeper and more meaningful. Finally, rediscovering joy beyond technology gives seniors a renewed sense of freedom. Instead of feeling tied to devices, they regain control over how they spend their time and energy. Every moment becomes a choice rather than a reaction to a buzzing phone or blinking screen. This shift opens the door to a life filled with calm, purpose, and genuine happiness, proof that less technology often means more living. Many seniors also find that reducing technology allows them to reconnect more deeply with themselves. Quiet moments without constant digital noise create space for reflection, prayer, or meditation.